Robots is taking on the skies, and Onic!
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. One fighting for nothing. They have everything already. Bigetron Alpha on the other side. They're fighting for playoffs. A team that started off as the favorites, one of the favorites, now down in the depths, fighting for their lives.
Supercan started in purple. Meanwhile, Kyrie, he started at orange. Let's see though, the pathing. It's pretty passive, I might say. No invasive, but Supervin though chunked to a half HP. With this though, right? With Key picking up the roam position, the roam item roam as well. Expect Key to play a little on the naughty side, to perhaps on the invades here, looking for more pick-offs. Again, he needs to screen Keyboy because Divine Judgment after level 4 is going to be very expensive for the side of Onic to control fights.
By the way, I don't know if you guys have realized, Super Key is on the roam. It's Vin as mid lane.
We've been saying that, Mirko. I think you fell asleep.
I fell asleep for sure, man, because I was looking at something else. I didn't notice.
Yeah, but the emblem right now, it looks like EVOS has been the outlier for all of the teams in MPL Indonesia so far, because in this game, 0 wilderness.
Oh.
Jeez.
Remember, 2 are deceiving.
It's 5-1 or 4-2 in this case for Mr. Ranger Moss and Mirko.
You know what it is, man. You know.
You know what it is. Let's see. First 2 minutes here, it seems like very passive here from both teams. No first blood, but take a look at the river there, top side. Kanja is quite low, but still on that flicker. Level 3 though, so no Divine Judgment just yet.
But it's going to be level 4 for Boots as he has the Raging Sandstorm. I expect Supercan to just let this turtle go and prioritize his purple buff instead.
Look at Boots though, already screening, hovering. Super Key looking for a play here. Has the onward, gets him. The Earth Shatter not connecting there. Kyrie with a brilliant heavy spin and a lockdown onto Super Key with Boots jumping in. That's the collapse. Super Key forced to flicker out. That's a flicker. Shadow Stampede bringing Super Key back, but he's still able to survive right now. Super Ken jumps in with the cables, but look at Keyboy with one skill too. Now an Astral Sphere onto Onic, but Onic, they're unfazed.
Go to first blood there. The synchronization, the coordination that Onic has set up. Take a look at Keyboy again, already providing vision for the side of Onic. Let's see though, it seems like Onic will not pull the trigger here.
Oh no, if he does this.
Yeah, Keyboy showed himself.
Okay.
My goodness.
Retribution, Keyboy going to the other side right now, has no dash, but he has the flicker, gets out and spams, or takes out the emote out.
That was almost really bad for Supercan. Bit of a miscalculation there from Keyboy as, you know what, it's still pretty much a loss for them, but Boots in trouble.
Defensive Raging Sandstorm, oh, it connected onto Supercan. Good defensive maneuvers, able to escape from a gank. And now it's just Supercan on the gold buff. Kyrie with a Retribution, picks it up and steals it away. 1,000 gold lead.
Heavy spin still holding on. Okay, so 1,000 gold lead here in the first 3 minutes and only just a kill in this game. So both teams here playing it very, well, rather carefully. Does not really want to commit on towards anything crazy just yet here. Both teams just playing it objectively, farming. As you all know, 25 seconds here. We'll have the second turtle, but it seems like Onic, they want to pull the trigger here on the purple buff invade.
Good maneuvers by Onic. This is what they need to do to neutralize the Fanny threat early on. Super Key with an onward and an Earth Shatter. Now Kyrie still holding on to the heavy spin, finally pops it right now as that's going to be the battle, and Kyrie wins it. Ultimately, no purple buff for the Fanny, and now it gets super dangerous.
The birthday buff is there for Mr. Rayo Stelsol. The Dragon Warrior takes the purple buff away from Supercan, from the rookie, from the rising star of Bigetron.
Like it was nothing, right? But then again, taking a look at this setup, here it seems like Bigetron, they still want to contest this turtle, which is quite interesting considering you're with a Fanny. But let's see here, Kyrie cooldown on time for that retry. Let's see the setup. It's a 5-man setup from side of Onic for the second turtle.
And it's a 0-man setup for BTR. They'll just give it away. No chance of out-retreating an Akai who's 2 levels up at this point.
Talk about playing with your strength. You know you're an Akai, you have to have his spin. Just prioritize the purple buff and also the turtle. Knowing that Supercan and pretty much Bigetron Alpha cannot do anything about it. Right now, Onic, they have been playing the perfect game.
Kyrie's looking for a pin down. Shiva with a go away right now, but a Super Key who gets started down and pinned out. No Primal Rat to be used up. Oh, he uses it. in the end, but it only just gives Albert that last hit. Meanwhile, Super Ken forced to look for scraps on the other side of the map. Keyboy, Divine Judgment, locking him down. San Stampede, perfectly comboed in. Vin brought back, flickers out, and gets the Astral Recall to escape.
Man, what again a good synchronization of skills there. Popped, pulled off by Onic. 2,500 gold, just 2 kills.
Watch out for Albert.
Onward, Earth Shatter, Kyrie still has, no! Did he? He didn't get it.
No.
Nether Realm helping Kyrie out, and he gets out. But back again, it was Super Ken who secured the purple buff somehow.
And on the other side of the map, Albert, very good micro play. He's just camping that bush, knowing that Steve cannot just check it out quite easily as Boots. Doesn't matter, he has the healing, and he also has the wave clean potential. Albert is looking to get more gold in the map.
You know what, as long as this Fanny from Super Ken has no Sea Halberd, I feel like Khalid shouldn't worry too much. He has the Heptases though, sure, he has penetration, but without the Sea Halberd, I don't think the cables and the cutthroat will be enough to take Khalid down in a 1v1.
3.6k gold lead for Onic right now. They're cruising through the code. Looks like they're the one who's doing the decoding instead of Bigetron Alpha.
Up against the robots, you need to get in that
Seal?
code. Right now, that's a 3-man Astral Echo or Shatter coming down. San's gonna be locked up and taken out. A beautiful assassination. That's 2 on the board. And now Albert's running away. It's a double kill for Super Ken. So Rizzo flickering forward, unable to find it. Retribution still there for Super Ken. Kyrie has the heavy spin and a retry as well. But Bigetron have the man advantage. Now San's gonna be poked down, but he has the passive, so that's why he's back up so fast. Albert, Kyrie, and now Raging Sandstorm on top of the heavy spin pin. Shiva with a go away, and it is a disengage. Super Key gonna be eaten up, bunched down by Sans.
Oh man, just every time Onic plays, every time we're always shaking our head at the beautiful engages, just crisp, clean CC maneuvers, and also the synergy, the combination between everyone. It's just off the charts.
It looked good for the red robots for a second, but the yellow porcupines managed to dismantle the program. And Onic now gains the perfect turtle. 3 turtles in hand, and minute 8, 4,000 gold lead. That's a huge, that's an expensive gold lead that they have minute 8 here. Taking out the items again. 2 items already for Brody here. Heptases and Malefic. So the penetration that he has is already so great.
And it's all about the Melissa, I believe, for Bigetron. They need to rely on Melissa to get to that item power spike.
Just an item though.
He doesn't even have the DHS in the 8th minute. That's usually when you would expect it. Here though, Boots against Super Ken. One more hit is all he needs. That lethal ignition paying dividends.
Yeah, this is an assassin against a fighter, which is pretty much an assassin too if you were snowballing in the early game. Boots using that early game aggression and early game lead. Even though Super Ken right now is 2-0-0, but overall he's definitely behind in gold. Hence, he's losing out on the 1v1s.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Super Ken has the Malefic and
that was
has
clean.
the Heptases as well. Good take there. Good hit and run on the orange buff, but I feel like if he wants to go on a 1v1 against Boots, he needs that Sea Halberd bad.
He needs this purple buff badly as well. That's an onward, locking Keyboy down with also a last insanity. No Nether Realm right now, and look at the side of Shiva dealing all the free damage onto the back, but the Muddles has run out. Kyrie still has a heavy spin right now, and Boots is waiting for an engage. A moment. What happened to Super Chorizo?
This man's hacking, man. Sense is not playing the game right. Somebody check his phone.
Stop, drop, and roll. Burn, baby, burn.
Jeez, just the quills is too much to handle for the robots right now. They're supposed to counter that quite easily because they have metal.
Oh my god. Kyrie, even when he's not on an assassin, he is an assassin.
This is the Dragon Warrior, man. He knows Kung Fu.
Oh my goodness.
And he's a panda.
Man, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Panda and knows Kung Fu. Might as well call him Foe.
I want to call him Foe. But yes, it is Foe. Keyboy on the onward and the Earth Shatter now. That's some damage coming down, but another realm once again from Sans and a Raging Storm. Only connecting all the Super Chorizo, who's still able to flicker out to safety. Both teams trading battle spells, but Onic win out because they get a free Lord.
Ooh, there was actually a pretty good reaction time by the whole squad of Bigetron Alpha though. Props to that, but Boots, also props to him, wasting at least 3 flickers on that as Supercan doing what he only can, just crapping all that's left from Onic.
I mean, if the tier 1 top side falls, that's the first structure taken out from the side of Onic. In minute 10, that shows death from the side of Onic. Ooh, my goodness. That's the first kill from Albert.
Went through some minions, so it did more damage. Oh my goodness. But now I don't think they can even contest for this purple. Kairi has a retry and heavy spin. It'll be too risky. And that's why BTR will just give it over, hand it over to Onic. They'll focus in the mid lane right now with Shibe poking, but he has to be careful of this range. He can be taken out with a flicker from Keyboy. That's a tier 2 with the Lord. Only tier 2s taken away by the Sky King so far.
Man, already almost a double-digit lead here. Looking at the items again, a lot of penetrations by 2 men here. Boots and as well as Brody. Boots and Albert. Man, I have no words. The economy, 3,000 gold lead on an EXP lane on the mid lane as well. What the heck is going on? Definitely, but if you look at the jungler, not too bad for Fanny. I mean, he's looking for the farm. He's looking anything that he can get.
Yeah, at this point, man, even the frontliners from Bigetron Alpha, Edith, I don't think she can handle that double penetration from Boots and Albert.
No.
What's gonna be the solution there? Like, if they take prolonged team fights, I think they're still gonna lose, even though right now Onic, they're more of a pick-off base team. They still have some answers if they want to prolong it on that nether realm.
Looking at the situation right now again, ladies and gentlemen, Super Chorizo though has an item. Imagine maybe he wants to sustain towards Albert, right? Even though Albert is almost at full items here, has the Heptases, has the Malefic, has the DHS as well. So again, Super Key and as well as Super Chorizo can't really soak in much damage because of the items that Albert has collected. And looking at it, maybe, what does he looking for here? He on his way towards the Legion Sword, POD. Oh, but a catch.
Onward, Earthshatter onto 2 members with a Echo right there, but it's going to be a heavy spin by Kairi, logging him down. Raging Storm, Shibe dodging away, but Chorizo loses the frog armor. Keyboy with a flicker, Divine Judgment knocked up as well. Albert picks up the kill. That's a lot of damage by the Muddles coming down, but Kairi lives. How do you kill the Onic members?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can at this point. Even Sans, that was pretty bad, looking pretty bad for the Porcupines, and somehow, some way, they still win out in the end. Even Supercan, he's supposed to get the kill on Kairi.
Oh, Supercan,
but the
though.
difference is way too much.
Oh my god, what is he trying to do here? Retry, oh, he gets in and he gets out. Astral Echo, revealing 2. Bigetron Alpha. No retry though, so Onic, they know what they have, the advantage that they have. They will go for the Lord.
Everything seems to be just working for the side of Onic. Again, 9,000 gold lead. Bigetron Alpha, do you really want to contest this?
Don't know about that, but it seems like they do. Muddles already placed down. Kairi in the back. Onward not connecting. Super Ken waiting in the midst right now. Kairi has heavy spin, jumps in forward right now. Retribution! Kairi gets it! The Muddles is placed down. Super Ken jumps in, but it's only just to try to bait some resources out. Onic are so disciplined. They take the Lord and they back off immediately. No hesitation in their movements.
Zero hesitation, man. And I think it all comes down to the first pick of Fanny, right? Because playing a Fanny in early phase against this kind of team that has adjusted to any kind of composition really well, it's just asking for it, I gotta say.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, Super King, very, very hard, tough game for him. It's very hard as an enabler. Boy, seems like you can't enable this team 0-4-2 in this game. Why? Because of the economy, because of the pull and crowd control that Onic has. Every time Super Key is visible, there's always this threat. The Divine Judgment or even the pull from Sans' kit can connect you. And after that, it was just GG. If any of that crowd control hits you, it's done. Bigetron Alpha needs to defend their base turret, and it seems like for now, they're okay. 10,000 gold lead though.
Mirko, it looks like it still is the same thing over and over again for the Sky Kings. They're racing against the clock. Right now, they're not doing so well. 10K in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Usually we see a 15K lead at 15 minutes for Onic. That just goes to show you how dominant this team really is. But Bigetron Alpha are kind of giving Onic the treatment that they gave Echo at MSC. They lose out on neutral objectives, they lose out in fights, but they're ultimately able to make the decision to back off and to utilize their high ground, wave clear, to prolong the game. We'll see if they can actually truly replicate what Onic did, because Onic ended up winning the game. For now, Kyrie jumps in, and it's Super Ken who takes the orange buff. Kyrie goes for more Retribution, getting the slow and getting some movement speed, but no commitment. That Astral Echo revealed some of the members, and look at that Sphere.
Yeah. Speaking about MSC, bit of a good news for Bigetron Alpha. Kyrie versus Blacklist International. On the game that he's played, utility jungler Bane and Akai, he actually lost the game and actually didn't get a good game on that Panda. This might be the opening, quote-unquote opening that they're looking for, even though it's not much of an opening, to be honest, right now.
No, and item check, item update here. Still no anti-region items from Zeta Bigetron Alpha here. So what they're saying is, yeah, even though we're going to basically lead Akai as well that has shield and a slight shield, it doesn't. They don't care. They do not need an anti-region item. Still, no dominance, no halberd whatsoever. But we'll see another invade here for that purple.
Conceal already used up by Bigetron right now. That's an onward and an Earth Shatter. Kyrie gonna be locked down, but they decide to give it up. Super Key, torn apart memory, ready there, goes in on it, but it doesn't connect fully. Last Insanity, taking Kyrie low with the models as well. A quarter of his HP. Keyboy with a dash forward and a Divine Judgment. Lock in Cerezo, but he's still able to escape right now with Shive. Puts down the model, zones Onic away. 0 deaths, but a purple buff taken. No retry, however, for Kyrie. As Super Ken looking for an angle. Oh my god, what was that? Super Ken with an assassination on the baby alien.
Jeez, only one warrior boots for Albert, the only defensive item that he has. I don't know if he actually used his Wind of Nature earlier, but good job from Super Ken, and right now, they might have the advantage, unless Boots does another flank.
Super Key onward, Earth Shatter, Sans does, oh, he pops another realm just in time. Super Ken has to back away, doesn't have the purple buff right now. The muddle has been placed down. Kyrie still at half HP now with an Astral Meteor coming down. Boots in the back, looking for a solo kill on the Super Ken to flicker forward, getting the shutdown. Kyrie versus the world, onward, Earth Shatter, the last Insanity, everything in the kitchen sink thrown, but he still gets out every spell! Secures it, but Shive is still free, hitting in the back. That's another onward to an Earth Shatter. Boost losing his life right now as Shive goes wild into the back, is brought back by the Shadow Stampede, dashing forward, claiming a double, and it's a spear from downtown, from Super Bin.
A sign of life from the robots. Even though they lose the Lord, they somehow kind of won the fight. And they can still defend with Boots and Keyboy missing from the picture. Right now, 3 men. Albert, Sans, Kyrie, what are you going to do?
What is going on? Boots with the save. And the purple buff now, not towards the hand of Super Ken. Let's see though. Again, still 5 members from side of Bigetron Alpha will defend this. But how many base turrets will crack? Onic, let's see the offense, the 3-man offense technically.
Onward, bringing him to the muddles. Chivez hit his power spike. Super Ken with a BOD. Looking for a play in the back right now. Albert forced to back away, and BTR once again have defended the Lord and have kept their base turrets alive. However, take a look at that mid lane. Very low base turret.
I think at this point, either Sans or Keyboy has to be with Albert all the time because the threat is always there. But Kyrie
spin. Oh, the muddles as well. Wow, what? 5 people. 5 BTR members, not enough to take the birthday boy out. The belated birthday boy out.
Oh, let's see again, right? Minute 20. Take a look at the total kills here. Quite low, 10 compared to 6. But the double-digit gold deficit, well, gold gap, now slowly starting to, become irrelevant. 6.8. And if we take a look at the items that has been built by Sive, already at full items here. Not barefooted just yet though, but he has Wind of Nature to save his life from the physical damage that perhaps that can be provided by Boots or even Albert.
Okay, I think Onic will not fall to the same pit twice. They're gonna just peel for Albert, cover for Albert all the time. Meanwhile, because on Alpha, I think what's left is to land the shot from Navaria. Super Vid will have an important role right now.
That's a pin down. Super Ken got the purple buff though. Two members, the frontliners of BTR, have been locked down. Primal Rat coming down. Boots! Again with the Raging Storm. Super Key still able to survive. Not for long though. He's going to be cut down right now as Boots is sustaining in the back with another realm as well. Shiva! In the midst of it all, forces a win of nature and takes the Nether Realm out. It ends up being a 1-for-1. Super Ken hunting Sans down. Picks up the kill! The Red Terminator still going at it with the purple buff. Super Ken can continue to look for the kills. Astral Echo and a spear connecting onto Albert. He's 1 HP. And he has to run away. BTR, they've come alive in the 20th minute of the game.
The code has been patched in this new patch, and they're looking to get more as Super Sorizo secures that War Axe for more damage. Did it? This is a very aggressive build, I would say.
Wow, yippee-ki-yay! And Super Key has dominance now. But also, taking a look at the item update, it's Boots opting for that Sea Halberd. Seems like the Edith and the X-Borg here causing problems. And let's see here, the Lord take. Bigetron in full control.
3-man Astral Echo in the mid lane. Split push from Super Ken. Shiva is the one holding on to the Lord. Kyrie getting burnt down, but that's a tanky Panda.
I think at this point, Bigetron Alpha has to stall out for that Lord because this is Kyrie we're talking about with the heavy spin. The threat towards the objective take is going to be massive, but Keyboy can still play. Not going to be able to get anything just yet.
Yeah, Kyrie dashing forward. They're trying to go for Divine Judgment only on the Super Key right now, but he has the Immortality. The heavy spin not connecting just perfectly. Primal Rat getting him out right now. Look at the placement. Another round to save them. Shiva bounce! Well, jump to the back. That's a go away. Plays down to the one of nature. Shiva still alive. Plays the Immortality. And now an onward. Super Sorizo heading back. Shiva getting taken down. Albert with a flicker forward. Finds the kills. And it ultimately is a 3-for-1. Onic have only lost Kyrie.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? 2 men left. Onic is cruising to Bigetron. Do they want to end this?
They have Albert, they can end.
An Astral Meteor though will deny it from them. Bigetron Alpha once again have regenerated through a fight that they should have completely lost.
Bootsman, take a bow, man. Every time the flanks is just always on point. With the Raging Sandstorm bringing the storm onto the robots. Just right now, Albert is gonna take the Lord. Kyrie is not in the picture just yet.
I mean, my eyes are...
Oh my god! He finds the Immortality. Albert buys the Rose Gold.
Oh no!
And Keyboy is getting hungry low. Astral Echo now by Super Vin, revealing the members right now. Super Ken has been given the order to stay. Do not recall. Keyboy spotted. Super Ken looking for the kill. Now jumping on the Keyboy, but the Divine Judgment by Keyboy. Reaction time on point. Super Vin now with the Astral Meteor. Oh! I think that might have actually, if it connected, would have been deathly.
Oh my goodness. What a game we have, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. 6,000 gold lead. Okay, gold irrelevant, but let's take a look at the item check here. Sans building aggressively here. Clock of Destiny, Lightning Truncheon, sure, that's normal. Holy Crystal and Glaive. So again, the members that has Athena, like Super Key, like Super Sorizo, the Sans here, the Ghostbusters can still be felt from that Divine Glaive combined with that magic power from that Holy Crystal. Shiva, yeah, he's still not barefooted here, opting for that movement speed with the tough boots, but his full items, Wind of Nature still in hand. Let's see here, what will Onic do in this lore contest?
It's going to be hard for Super Ken. He has to fight a pick-off. He wants to win. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, oh, Boots almost! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my god!
Even the system couldn't believe it. Boots, it's a playback, it's a flashback to Season 8. Boots Esports, remember, regular season MVP back in Season 8. And now, it seems like Onic have gained control.
Oh my
Divine
god.
Judgment locking Key down right now, bring back, oh! Super Sorizo in the back, that's gonna be Key, losing his life. Last Insanity, only dealing with another Realm of Sans buys the Immortality. Super Ken trying to bait out a few resources, but will not be able to do so. Sive with some poke with the muddles, but ultimately Onic have taken a 1-for-0 trade.
Still not over though. 5-3-4, Super Ken. I don't think he's gonna contest this unless he wants to go for the Hail Mary. Or do they want to defend and play it slow against the mighty Onic?
Let's say, I mean, 5v4, 40 seconds on the clock for Super Key. This is a huge green light for Onic to really commit on towards his Lord take. Take a look at Boots, though. Again, this is the position where he found the flank earlier on, but
Whoa.
Super Ken.
No,
Prime
no
position.
way. Absolutely no
He
way.
does not take and pull the trigger. He doesn't want to take the risk.
Too risky. Too risky, and Bigetron will not gamble with Super Ken's life in this position. Onic take a free Lord. This time it's evolved. It's a big boy.
Woo. Big boy Beloy? Big boy Lord?
Big Boy Lord, BBL. Again, item check, ladies and gentlemen. Immortalities has been brought by, well, Key and as well as Sorizo on the right side. You see, only 2 members as well here.
Dangerous.
Lead.
Oh, no way! You read it?
Solo kill.
Stun with a Raging Storm. Super Ken jumping back in right now. No cutthroat to play with. He actually holds off on it. Top line, go away. Already used up Keyboy, losing. No, NetherRealm saves him. And Keyboy will only lose the NetherRealm HP as Sans walks up. The Primal Wrath already used up in the bottom lane. That's an Astral Spear into Super Ken's damage right now. Boots gonna be taken now, but he buys the Immortality. What? How? But he's going to be slain either way. Super Ken jumps out with the cables onto the Super Key. The Edith looking for a play. But it's gonna be revealed by Onic. They will be able to disengage, but once again, Bigetron Alpha have defended.
Damn, man, like, it's not usual. We've seen the Porcupines fumbling the bag. It was 10k gold lead, I believe, on the 15-minute mark. Right now it's 7.8, but it doesn't matter whatsoever right now. Everyone is at full item. The only thing left available for the gold to affect is those item juggle, as Albert bought the Hunter Strike. That is a peculiar item in the late game.
He has opted to go barefoot. Meanwhile, Sive also barefooted now. He opted for the rose gold. So both marksmen have no shoes whatsoever. Let's see though, will it affect their positioning? It will, but will it affect for the good or for the worse? Bigetron slowly but surely here, manipulating the waist, pushing. They need structures, and it seems like the inner mid, Onic will sacrifice that inner mid for the greater good.
This is impressive, man. Bigetron Alpha. The gold lead at this point doesn't even matter. It's all up to the map pressure that Onic holds still in their grasp with the turrets, the base turrets of Bigetron Alpha taken out. They need, however, to pull the trigger quick, because Bigetron Alpha, the later the game goes, it feels like they're only getting stronger.
I don't know why, man. They have Sive, but they have a Fanny too. But this is gonna be interesting. The far lane battle between Boots and Super Ken right away on cue.
Another 1v1. Boots this time able to heal back up, but look at the movement. An interesting move by Bigetron. They actually were trying perhaps to look for a pick down below. The Edith and the Melissa sent to the bottom river.
It's the 1v1 that's gonna matter the most, man. The far lane. They can somehow take control of it. Boots. It becomes more dangerous right now because finally right now, it can micro out the movement from Boots. It depends on how good Super Ken on this Fanny, on his cables, on his cable management and energy management to be able to win out on those trades. Meanwhile, Boots has the healing as well, so it's a bit of a stalemate. But let's see.
Definitely, right? I mean, I think the immortality for Boots still on cooldown as well. Close to an active immortality, but let's see here. You saw Super Key opting for that Queen's Wings. Why? He wants the extra damage reduction here. 35% extra spell vamp as well for 5 seconds. That's a long time in a mobile game, but in the concealed play.
Boots. Oh no, he's going to lose his life. Woo! BTR with a play, Divine Judgment now locking Super Key down, but he has a Primal Wrath, decides to go aggressively. Torn apart memory, only taking a bit of HP. Shiva with the model, slowing Keyboy down. Super Ken is back right now as he looks for the cables into the back line, but it's not going to be able to connect. Now another round, Super Ken trying to deal with the HP bars. He has the immortality and is going to be popped. Carry brought back to the models, but the heavy spin will be used up. Super Key taken low, Astral Spear not connecting. Chorizo loses the Faraga armor. But BTR win out in this long skirmish with a 1-0. Chorizo has to respect this. Keyboy is walking him down. He doesn't have the Divine Judgment, but he can certainly slow Chorizo. With that slow, Sans, Sphere. That's a Shadow Stampede, and Super Chorizo will flicker out.
This is what I'm saying, right? Boots' immortality is still on cooldown, and Bigetron Alpha, they understand that, and that's why when Boots showed in the bot lane, they already set things up in the bottom side of the area. And when Boots committed on towards a fight, there you go, boom, bam, bada bing. They went in for the kill, but this is a very risky play.
Onward, Earth Shatter connecting, but it's only onto Keyboy right now. Who's he going to be caught in the midst of it all with the Primal Wrath as well?
Oh,
Kyrie, he
he's
got
taken
it,
down.
but he used Retribution, and now Keyboy loses his life. No retreat for both these junglers, but Bigetron with a pick, I think they have the better position. Bottom lane, Super Ken sent to deal with the waves. Far lane, and BTR will hold on to the Lord.
Super Chorizo as well. He has the Ice Queen 1. He has the continuous damage from that War Axe. It's going to be really hard for Kyrie to even get close. Unless he wants to go for something like this.
Let's see. Super Bin bought Blood Wings as well. He wants shielding. He wants sustainability.
Upward! Look at that.
He's trying to catch.
No, Sans is trying to clear the lane for him to backdoor.
It's not going to work out here though. Meanwhile, look at Ken. He has the purple buff in his hands now. He will recall, and Kyrie, whoa, super low by Super Chorizo.
The true damage Super Chorizo has, right? He has the War X as well, so there's gonna be damage.
Let's see again. Chorizo's just melting Kyrie, but in the
Watch out
bottom
for
lane,
bot lane. Oh,
and Albert,
this is nerve-wracking.
the AB combo in the bottom lane. Super Vince sent back. BTR holding on to the Lord, clearing out that bottom lane. Brody and Khalid still
Yes, the flicker. They have the flicker.
seen. They have the flicker. Boots jumps in, but Super Vince is able to flicker out as well. Flicker for flicker. But that's a Raging Storm as well. Albert getting the stun on the Super Ken, not able to dish out enough damage. Meanwhile, Kyrie holds the Lord now in his own hands. Super K! Earth Shatter onward right into Albert, and it's a shutdown! The go away, the win of nature, the nether realm from Sans! But Shive now buys immortality, loses it. Keyboy waiting for the Divine Judgment, but now Shive runs away, gets locked down by Sans. The Ghost Burster takes him out! Kyrie! 2v1 with a Retribution steal! But now it's a last insanity with Super Ken, and Kyrie loses his life at the cost of a Lord. 2 for 1.
No marksman, no push. This is looking like a stalemate because two guys from Onic right now is gone. Unless Keyboy wants to go for something. Oh, what is interaction? What happened?
The animation! Super Ken! That last cable saved his life!
What? 32 minutes of entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. It's a back and forth between the porcupines and the red robots. Who would have thought this kind of fight would happen?
Looking at the formation and the composition left for Onic, Sans, Boots, and Keyboy with the Lord. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that Onic will be able to end the game.
They don't have Albert, so it's already hard. Chorizo's dealing with it already. Shive is spawning in 13. Albert now has just spawned in. Astral Echo, not revealing anyone. Super Ken in the back line, going for Sans right now, trying to bait out the Nether Realm, but wow, calculation by Sans. Holding on to that Nether Realm. Now it's Chorizo, who's dealing with the Lord in the mid lane alone, with the help now of Finn and Ken. And yes, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we're on track to beat the record of the longest game in MPL ID, Season 12.
Only feels like 10 minutes though. A lot of action. Remember, early game, it was a very, very slow, very low kill. But towards the late now, after what, 25 minutes, it was just all action. Now let's see here again, itemization. What has changed? Athena for Super Shive. He understands that earlier on he gets taken down by Sans. The damage from Sans again was a little bit too much. It seems like he understood that he has Wind of Nature. He has Wind of Nature for the physical damage. He builds Athena for the magical. Let's see though, with that, will Shive survive a little longer?
Okay, so more creative approach coming from Onic once again. They try to go for the back door, but somehow Supervin rids that out quite perfectly. But in top lane, they know that so far Supercan has been having a good time to clear the lane on the far side of the lane, and they're looking for a burst. Looks like Supercan also knows it as well.
Sans, yeah, I mean, he has the Holy Crystal. That's why the damage, the magical damage is low-key incalculable. But seems like Onic, they're setting things
gonna read it out
in the
there
top.
you go.
Wow.
Oh, green light, Supercan.
Van Albert's 1 HP. Oh my god.
Conceal.
Conceal.
Flicker!
Onward, Earthshatter connecting onto Keyboy. Sans dodging away. Oh, Divine Judgment
Good
isolating
cover.
Super Key right now, and it might be a free kill. Primal Wrath getting the shielding. Tornado Memory taking him low. Still able to run away. Keyboy now with the conceal. Oh! Immortality still by Super Key. Astro Echo connecting and Onward gets him out. Super Chorizo now with the last Insanity onto the back, but he decides to back away. Both teams in another skirmish have lost 0 members.
Stalemate
versus
once
Ken.
again.
Ken still gets the purple buff without wasting the retry. 35 minutes and counting.
High-level gameplay for you. And the Queen's Wings bought by Kyrie. Again, he wants that extra damage reduction. You saw how K survived that. The barrage of attacks from the side of Onic. It's all because of the damage reduction. He has Queen's Wings. It wasn't on cooldown earlier. That was why he was able to survive. Let's see though, Lord is up. Minions heavily favoring towards Onic. Can they utilize this advantage?
Normally, we thought of Fanny as an early game hero, and it's not completely wrong, but there's other aspects of the late game that we kind of forgot. Rotation, fast clearing, the solo laning potential. That is also a part of the late game that makes a hero. Let's see if Super can utilize that. It is gonna team fight, but Albert and Keyboy.
Oh,
Divine Judgment locking Super Key
No
down.
way!
Onward, Albert gets caught! Another realm saves him, he buys the immortality! Now Super can join the fray! Tornado for Memory and Kyrie! Finds the pit of his life! Bigetron Alpha loses his members one by one! She may get some damage down, but now it's Boots from behind! Onic have done it once again! Against the odds, a wipeout to seal game 1!
Birthday boy with a birthday buff. That is a 3-man heavy spin, too heavy to deal with. Bigetron Alpha fumbled game number 1. Onic Esports, it is still the mighty Onic once again.
The Sky Kings takes game 1.
with 5 men standing. Onic